So being that June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, let's talk about one of the main reasons, the number one reasons why men don't seek treatment. And of course, if you're new here, I'm actually a person who's been clinically diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, and I've been in therapy for 7 years. The number one reason, from speaking to a lot of men in my coaching sessions, is embarrassment. A lot of men are embarrassed to feel like that there's something going on inside of their heads, they're embarrassed to feel like there's something wrong with them. They're embarrassed about the possibility of sharing and being vulnerable with somebody about their mental health. Because in a society nowadays where it's viewed as masculine to just shut off all your feelings and just be angry and beat on your chest and go, butcher a cow and eat a bloody steak to deal with your mental health issues and deal with your feelings, it's embarrassing to want to go sit inside of a therapist's office and just say, hey, look, I feel like I'm different. It's embarrassing to feel like you're not as mentally strong as other people, even though other people probably need to go get help, but they refuse to. And they just beat on their chest and just to make it seem like everything is okay. So many people have this archetype of a masculine, strong alpha male being somebody that doesn't seek help, that bottles up everything and only expresses rage. Like anger is and anger and rage, they mask as passion. I'm not angry, I'm just passionate. You seem angry, you seem ragey and stuff like that. It seems like you're out of control. It seems like you can't take criticism. It seems like you don't process your emotions correctly. It's just passion. I'm telling you, rah. That's how people, that's not frowned upon. That's actually seems like it's more socially accepted nowadays than somebody going to sit inside a therapist's office and seeking help. When I first sought help, I was embarrassed about it, y'all. I didn't post anything about it online. I posted like, hey guys, we're going to talk to somebody today because I feel different. It wasn't, hey guys, I've been diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder and I have I'm clinically depressed and have general anxiety disorder. I didn't post that. I talk about it nowadays because I'm more comfortable and I don't care what people think about it. But back in the day, I just felt like I was so embarrassed to say that out loud. But seeking help is the best thing that I've ever done in my life. And I'm serious about that. Like nothing, like my life is so much better because I sought out help, because I went behind closed doors and was vulnerable, have been vulnerable with my therapist and expressed myself behind closed doors. It's helped me to express myself in real life better as well. It's helped me deal with my rage issues and help me not bottle up my anger and express my emotions in a healthy way. A lot of people, particularly men in these situations, tend to try to blame women for their mental health issues. Well, the reason that men's mental health is so bad because women use their mental health issues against them. Y'all. It ain't your girlfriend's fault that you just met 4 months ago that you have mental health issues. It's not feasible, y'all. Let's keep it hot. Now, are there women out there who will weaponize your vulnerability against you? Yes, that is absolutely true. It can happen right there, y'all. That can happen. But you had those issues before you got into the relationship, right? You've had these issues while you were growing up. You just didn't know that you had these issues. You just thought you were different because everybody's special in their own little way, right? You can't blame your girlfriend you just met 3, 4, 5 months ago for you being ragey as hell and punching holes in the wall. You've been doing this for your whole life, but it's their fault? No. People will argue you up and down about that right there. Like, you have to learn how to express your emotions in a healthy way. And I've been able to do that more through therapy. I'm way more emotionally intelligent now than I was 7 years ago before I stepped inside a therapist's office. Yes, I've gotten older. I'm 38 years old right now. I was 32 when I first went to therapy. It was October 2017. I was born in 85. Yeah, I was 32. So I've been in therapy for that long, y'all. I'm about to turn 39 next week. It's crazy. It's so easy to blame other people for what you have going on, especially the people you meet nowadays. But a lot of us have issues and things that we repressed from our childhood that we haven't dealt with. Go get help. It's not embarrassing to go get help. It's actually a sign of strength and power to go get help. So many people are out here ready to crash out and ruin their damn lives because you can't control your anger. Go get help. Like my wife is supposed to be my rock. I should be able to tell her everything. Yo, your wife is not a clinical psychologist. And even if she is, or your husband, whoever you're married to, they're not clinical psychologists. And even if they are, it's hard to have a patient that's your partner or your spouse. You see what I'm saying? Stop holding stuff back, regardless of what you see on social media, like the men in the 50s. That's the best age right there, because those men just went to work and came home and built a house with their bare hands and an axe, and they just rode horses all day and horse and buggy. They could have had a car, but they rode horses bareback, no saddle. That's the men in the back in the day. Those are the generation of real men. And those real men were beating the hell out of their wives, and the wives couldn't leave because of, it's socially unacceptable, religion, all this other stuff, y'all. Just go get help, y'all. It's not an embarrassment. It's not a shame to go get help. I like, personally, and y'all like, well, Lee, you're not an alpha male. Who cares? Who cares about the title of alpha male? Run up on me. Run up on me. Y'all can feel free. Run up on me. Hey, Lee, I'm gonna beat your ass because you're too vulnerable online. I'm gonna beat your ass. Come, hey. I show better than I tell. I'm just joking. Be safe, y'all. Go get help. Seriously.